hope that everybody can like hear me and stuff because I'm actually recording live from FnordCon today. So if you can hear me, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and well, leave lots of comments today because we're talking about Deadly Doodles. I am so excited about this game. Like, I love the flip and right and the roll and right style games, and this is right up my alley. The art on this is done by Katie Cook, who I love her art. She does such adorable art. Like, she makes dragons look super cute, guys. So let's take this to the table. And of course, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. Now, this is going to come with several player boards that are dry erase boards, which is really nice. Like, I always feel bad whenever I'm using paper and then like I can't like use paper and then you're throwing it away and stuff. It makes me feel bad, right? These are the boards here, and everybody's going to take one of these. And these are not final. The boards, I don't believe, are going to be this large, is what I'm being told, okay? And we have our cards and our pens, of course. And you're going to be running through the dungeon on this, and you're going to be trying to get loot and fight monsters. So we have under here, we have like our little loot symbols. We have some little monsters with letters in them. And then we have little like axes right here with letters, and we got to match those up, okay? So if you look over here, you start crossing stuff off that you end up getting, and if you get a monster as well as the axe with them, then you're going to get some special bonuses on this. So that's super awesome. This also kind of plays somewhat like a little bit like Railroad Ink, kind of, because as you're playing along and stuff like that, you're building your little way through your dungeon here. And let me remove that box bottom for you. You're building your way through your little dungeon here, and like it's actually not as hard as Railroad Ink would be, where you have to like, if you get bad marks if you like go in ways that you can't go. If this one, you can have a road that goes to nowhere and like not get any penalties, and that I like. Especially for newer players. You know, I think this scaled a little bit for newer players. I know Railroad Ink is super hard to play, but I'm super digging the theme of this one here. And what you end up doing is you play 3 of these Deadly Doodle cards, which again, such adorable art on these. And you're going to flip over 4 of those. Ooh, we actually have some good cards. We're not going to do that one because it's doubled. And then these are the cards that you're going to be drawing on here, okay? This one here is going to be a dead end. This one, of course, is going to give you 4 different routes. This one's going to give you a straight route on this, okay? So if I'm drawing it here, you get to pick from any of these exits here. Trying to get in there the camera. You get to pick from any of these exits here to start at. So you can start at any of these areas, and you're not penalized for starting in multiple areas, but you do get less points at the end of the game if you do. So I would pick one of these cards here, and let's say I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw my little X, okay? So we're going to draw our X here, like so, and then we're going to use our dead end right here, and I'm going to get this monster, and he is letter E, so we're going to come down here and mark him off. Now I'll get negative points if I don't find the axe for E, which is way over here. So I got to make my way all the way down through the dungeon to here, okay? And so I've used these two cards here. I'm also going to use a straight line, and I'm going to use that right there. And then we also have trap cards. Now, trap cards are really interesting, guys, okay? So with your trap card here, you draw this somewhere on the board, okay? So I'm going to draw mine right here. And then at the end of the game, all the players tell you what row and column the trap is on, and if any players walked through that area, then they're going to get dealt damage at the end of the game. So they're going to get negative points on that. That is such a great idea, because as you're drawing this, you can take it and kind of hide it from other players, and then by the end of it, you go, I've revealed these traps, which is very awesome. I'm super excited about that part. You also end up having, let's see here, cards that say draw, a certain number of them on here. So this one, if this was out, we would actually draw 2 more cards and add these to our cards that we're going to end up drawing for the turn, and then we would add all these together, okay? This game is played in 7 rounds, and it has been a huge highlight of FnordCon. Like, I really enjoyed playing it. And I mean, roll and writes are so nice and easy to kind of fit in and introduce newer players to and everything. I was really excited to play this. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. This was a quick little run through. Like I said before, we are going to have smaller boards probably with this. They're not going to be as completely large as this one here. And then at the end of the game, you are going to be tallying all of your points here for going through this dungeon. So for example, this one here is +2 for each loot your path crosses, and then double if you went through the dragon. So as you're going through here and you start going through this loot here, you're going to mark little tally marks on here. And if you end up going also through this dragon portion here, then you're going to get double the points for that. And it's +2 for each loot that you have there, okay? I think that's such a great idea. It just takes the fun of like a dungeon and makes it very simple and easy to share with everybody. And I've had a lot of really good times with people and playing these sort of flippin' rights and rollin' rights with people that are not even in the same state as me, okay? Because you can play these and you take pictures of the cards and then you can send them anywhere you want and play the same game. So I'm so excited that this is coming out, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, the art is so cute, right? Oh my goodness. Those little dragons are so cute. Let's take a look at the top here so you can kind of see. I'm all messed up on where I'm supposed to be placing things because this isn't my normal setup, guys. Yeah, no, the art is super fantastic. And even on the boards here, you can see you have all the little cute little monsters running around and your little dragon that's in the middle of the dungeon here. Where is he at? Right there. And you got your little loot and everything. Yeah, they did an excellent job with the art in this game. Katie Cook is like quickly becoming one of my top artists with the way that she just makes things look so cute. But very easy to play. I'm going to go over a couple more items here that you score on. You have +1 for each weapon in your path that you cross, okay? And then +4 for each monster your path crosses that has the same letter as the same weapon. Like I was saying before, if we went ahead and went through this monster right here, which was E, then we would need to make our way all the way down through this path and at least cross over this E so we could cross that out, and then that's going to give me bonus points. We also have -2 for each monster your path crosses that does not match the weapon. So not only are you not getting points for that, but you're also getting negative points for that, okay? This looks like it'll be quite fun to play. Absolutely, Mike. Like, I am super pumped about this. I love roll-and rights so much. Especially, like, this one gives you a little bit of thinkiness where you really do have to figure out the best path. I started and I ended up getting like 2 monsters right away, and I was like, well, crap, now I gotta go through and figure out where the heck my weapons are, or else I'm gonna get negative points, and you don't want negative points on that. So we also have +1 for each unused entryway arrow. So this is really important, guys. As you're going along here, if you use one entryway in your dungeon and that's all you use, you're gonna rack up a ton of bonus points on that. I think I ended up getting 21 or 22 points in this game for this because I only used the one entryway here. It makes it so it doesn't limit you. Like, you can still use other entryways, but it also doesn't reward you at all for that, you know? We also have -2 for each unused card. This is another thing that, like, you don't have to necessarily use all of the cards here, but you are going to get penalized for that, okay? So if you absolutely do not want to use one of these, you don't have to, but at the end of the game, be prepared to take that penalty with it, you know? And then -3 for each trap that hits you. I was lucky, so lucky, as I went around, and I only ended up hitting 1 trap. And that made a huge difference between the 4 people that I was sitting with. There was one guy that hit like 4 traps. I was like, ooh, man, that was a bad game for you. That didn't work out too well for you. In the deck here, I'm not sure how many of what cards there are. I know that I've seen 2 trap cards. I almost wish there was kind of more trap cards. I think maybe like 3 would be like, I don't know. I like the traps. You have all sorts of straightaways and then little turns here. You have not as many dead ends. You only have really a few dead ends in there. I think maybe 3 or 4 of them as I'm going through. You do have a lot of the cross paths here that you can use in here. And I think that's maybe why you don't get as big of a penalty for not finishing your roads on here. So that's really nice. And then I like the couple where you have like the draw 2 here and stuff, because then you just get like a souped up turn of just, I can do everything in this turn. But awesome set. I'm so excited to have shared this with you guys. If you have any questions about the game or anything, leave them in the comments. This is not out yet. I think they're shooting maybe for August, I was told. So hopefully we can see that soon, because I want to play more, right? It's been fantastic. And of course, we're having an amazing time here down at FnordCon. I am super chilly because I'm used to Arizona weather, and it's really cold here and it's been raining, so it's been super crazy. But Steve Jackson and Andrew Hacker did signings already. The swag bags are killer, guys, like killer. I'm gonna have pictures on Instagram, Facebook, probably some on Twitter too. But you have FnordCon special cards that you got, that everybody's getting, and like in your grab bag, you're not just getting, oh, okay, like here's a little bit of FnordCon stuff. No. You're getting full-size games of stuff. Like not one, but I believe like 2 full-size games, and then like a bunch of other stuff like expansions and different components. Like, and it was $40 to get down here, guys. I'm just blown away. I'm blown away by everything that's going on. And you can play all the different Steve Jackson games. They have out-of-print games here. Amazing. People went ahead and brought super old like fantasy trip books and stuff for everybody to sign. Like it's been super great. Lines out the door this morning. It was so crazy. Tyler says, hit all the traps in hopes that there's someone stuck in the dungeon. It looks interesting. Okay, so Car Wars, guys. I want to have Car Wars here where I can show all of you, and I've been trying to get them over here, because since I don't know Car Wars, I have to have somebody come over here with me. And the problem is, like, I barely got this game here because so many people are here and demoing it right now. So I'm hoping for Car Wars either later this evening or probably in the evening tomorrow, because I'm thinking some people are gonna leave or go to dinner, maybe like this evening, and then I will absolutely 100% have Car Wars here for you guys. Like, I am dead set on it. I'm gonna get it to the table. It's gonna be amazing. So thank you so much for your comments and everything. I hope to be able to show you guys some more content today. We also have Fantasy Trip. They have like this huge 3D model. I need to get those pictures posted for you guys. Like, it looks amazing with like little LED lights and everything. It's backlit. Oh my gosh. It's been awesome. I will see you guys a little later. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, it's been excellent. Thank you so much.